Think you know how the final season will end? Prove it. Make your predictions, join the competition. bettingbad.com. But first, a refresher. So, there's this guy Walt. He's 50 years old. He's a high school
chemistry
teacher. Also works at a car wash. His wife
My name is Skylar White.
is pregnant. His son is Walt Jr. He eats breakfast a lot.
pancakes.
His in-laws are Hank, the DEA agent, and Marie, the shoplifter. Walt finds out he has terminal cancer. Doesn't tell his family. Quits the car wash. Hank takes Walt to a drug bust. Walt sees old student Jesse Pinkman. He communicates like this.
Bitch!
Jesse deals meth. Also smokes it. Walt needs money to leave for his family after he dies.
Cook crystal meth? That's right.
So he partners with Jesse. Takes meth cooking equipment from school. Buys an RV. Cook in the desert. Jesse's old partner, Crazy 8, shows up with the scary guy. Walt eludes them using science.
Yes, science!
Walt thinks he's caught. He's not. Crazy 8 survives somehow. Walt locks him in Jesse's basement, makes him a sandwich, kills him. Dissolves scary guy's body in a tub. Also dissolves the floor. Skylar begins to suspect things. Walt admits he has cancer. Tells Skylar his old partner is paying for cancer treatment. Really pays for it himself using meth money. Jesse tries to cook with his friend Badger. Doesn't go well. Walt and Jesse team up again. Walt makes awesome meth. Rival drug dealer Tuco gets mad. Tuco's crazy. Walt shaves his head. Gets a new look. Chooses coolest nickname in the world.
Heisenberg.
Defeats Tuco using science.
Yes, science!
Walt goes crazy. Thanks Skylar. Need more methylamine to make more meth. Steal methylamine.
Yes, science!
Makes deal with Tuco. Still crazy. Kills his own guy.
Damn, man, look at that, look!
Walt and Jesse need to kill Tuco before he kills them. Jesse buys a gun, but Walt wants to use
Rice.
Tuco kidnaps Walt and Jesse.
Get out.
Takes them to the house of Uncle Hector. He communicates like this. Puts rice in Tuco's burrito, but Hector sees. Tuco goes nuts.
What did you do? Right there!
Hank shows up and shoots Tuco. Walt pretends he's crazy to explain why he was gone. Hank finds Jesse's car. There's an interrogation.
Is that your house, right?
But Hector doesn't rat. Skylar suspects Walt has a
Second cell phone.
Walt tells her
Don't have a second cell.
Skylar's pissed. Starts smoking for some reason. Walt Jr. chooses dumbest nickname in the world.
When?
Jesse moves in a new apartment with hot landlord. They bang. Hank gets transferred to.
Paso.
He's scared. Doesn't fit in. Sees Danny Trejo's head explode. Moves back home. Walt's used all the meth money on treatment. Flynn starts a website for his dad. Walt uses it for money laundering. Wants to expand business. Jesse recruits his friends. Skinny Pete gets robbed by meth addict Conan O'Brien. Gets killed by an ATM. Skylar gets a job at friend Ted's company. Ted's cooking the books. Doesn't report him. There's all the sexual tension. Badger gets busted by Skinny Kid from Road Trip. Guys hire Saul the lawyer. Walt's cancer gets worse. Finds out his cancer's in remission. Walt's pissed. Jesse's friend Combo gets killed. Other friends quit. Saul's disappointed.
You two suck.
Hooks them up with big-time drug lord and owner of Yummy Chicken Joint, Gus. Walt sells Gus all of his meth, while Skylar goes into labor, while Jesse and Hot Landlord do heroin. Hot Landlord dies. Walt watches. Jesse's sad. Goes to rehab. Before surgery, Skylar says this.
Your cell phone, did you bring it?
Walt responds like this.
Which one?
Skylar's pissed. In the most preposterous plot point ever, Hot Landlord's dad causes a plane crash that lands in Walt's swimming pool. People are calling for some reason, and Tuco's cousins, the Scary Twins, are looking for revenge against Walt. Skylar knows Walt is a drug dealer.
How? What?
She wants a divorce.
How? What?
Walt Jr.'s pissed.
I'm pissed off.
Jesse leaves rehab. Walt wants out of the meth business.
I'm done.
$3 million.
He says no. Walt moves in a new place. Doesn't go well for him. Moves back in without permission. Skylar's pissed.
Out.
So she Ted.
How? What?
Scary Twins almost kill Walt. Get called off by Gus. Gus says they can kill the guy who actually killed Tuco.
Hank Schrader.
Hank gets a lead on the RV. Finds the wrong one. Finds the right one. But then he gets thwarted by legal savvy junkyard owner.
Got a warrant?
Hank's pissed. Beats up Jesse. Gus makes a new offer to Walt.
Your new lab.
And personal assistant Gail. He's nerdy. And likes Walt Whitman. He fires Gail.
That's a bummer.
And hires Jesse. Jesse loves the lab. Hank gets suspended. Scary Twins attack him. Hank runs over one Scary Twin. Shoots the other. Can't walk. Doesn't want to leave the hospital. Marie jerks him off. Leaves the hospital. Thus makes Walt a long-term deal. Walt agrees. Takes Skylar to meet Saul.
That's simple.
Saul says they need to launder money through a business.
Laser tag.
Skylar prefers Walt's old car wash. She says she'll run it. Meet Mike. He splits his time between loving his granddaughter
You're silly, Papa.
Is that so?
and murdering people in awesome ways for Gus. Walt and Jesse spend the entire episode trying to kill a fly. Walt almost tells Jesse he watched Hot Landlord die.
Sorry for what?
Jesse falls in love with Andrea. She has an adorable kid, Brock. Jesse finds out Andrea's little brother was the kid who shot Combo on the order of these guys. Jesse wants to kill them, but they work for Gus. Jesse tries to get rice in from Walt to kill them, but Walt defeats them using his car.
Yeah, Pontiac Aztec!
And a gun. Jesse goes on the run from Gus.
Run.
Gus wants to kill Walt, but can't until Gail can cook as good as him.
Please teach me.
Walt finds out and is about to kill Gail, but they capture him.
What the hell was that?
Walt tells Jesse to kill Gail. Jesse goes to Gail's house and does this. Gus is pissed Gail's dead, so he takes out his frustration on this employee. Needs Walt and Jesse to cook again.
Should I not
But
worry
Walt knows Gus will kill him as soon as he can.
that Gus plans to murder me?
Walt wants to kill Gus, but he's not allowed to see him.
Go home, Walter.
Hank is still recovering from being shot. Skylar tries to buy the car wash to launder money. Bushy eyebrow owner is the worst negotiator ever.
$20 million.
She tricks him into selling with the help of stand-up comedian Bill Burr. Hank's cop friend brings him lab notes from Gail's apartment. Hank shows them to Walt. Mysterious initials, WW.
He's my guy.
Hank thinks Gail was Heisenberg. Walt gets drunk and tells him.
Maybe he's still out there.
Gus tries to set Walt and Jesse against each other by having Jesse spend time with Mike. Walt's pissed. He can't work alone in the lab.
Can't do it alone.
Skylar's concerned.
You're in danger.
But Walt assures her he's not by saying the most badass line of the series.
Got tipping sticks.
Not that one.
I am the one who knocks.
There it is. So badass. Ted tells Skylar he received an
Audit? I cannot be audited.
So she gives Ted the money he owes the government. Makes him write a check using stand-up comedians Lavelle Crawford and Bill Burr. Tries to run. Fails. Jesse can now cook Walt's meth by himself. So Gus wants to kill Walt. Jesse says no.
Don't kill him. Maybe, just maybe.
Hank starts investigating Gus.
He's our guy.
Gus threatens to kill all of Walt's family. Walt tries to escape with his family to a new life,
Collect my wife and kids.
using Saul's friend, but can't afford to.
I gave it to Ted.
Laughs like an insane person. Andrea's son Brock gets poisoned. Jesse thinks Walt did it with ricin and goes to kill him. Walt says Gus did it to trick Jesse into killing Walt. Jesse wants to help kill Gus. Says they can do it in the nursing home of... Gus and Hector are enemies because... Flashback. Years ago in Mexico, Gus and his boyfriend tried to get Mexican cartel boss Don Eladio into the meth business.
Metanfetamina.
Eladio and his men, including Hector, kill Gus's boyfriend for no reason. Years later, Gus poisons Eladio and all of Hector's friends at the worst pool party ever. Present day. Walt tells Hector to go to the d.e.a. building. Gus thinks Hector's a rat. Goes to his nursing home. Hector blows him up with a bomb Walt made. Walt and Jesse burn the lab. They're safe. So is Brock, but it turns out Walt poisoned him with this stuff. Flash forward. Walt's alone at Denny's on his 52nd birthday. Buys a big-ass gun for some reason. Present day. Hank goes back to work. Sees the cameras in the burn lab and takes Gus's laptop. Guys destroy the evidence with the help of positive thinking junkyard owner.
Positive mental attitude.
And magnets.
Magnets! Oh!
Ted may never walk again. Skylar's okay with that. Walt forgives her for
I forgive you.
Walt and Jesse want to cook again. They need Mike's help, but he says no.
are a time bomb.
Guys from Pollos Hermanos' parent company, Madrigal Electromotive, get put in jail.
I'm a rat, you know it.
One dude eats chicken nuggets and kills himself the most ridiculous way ever. Lydia, an executive of Madrigal, wants Mike to kill the guys in jail so they don't flip.
These
Mike says they won't flip
My guys.
because they're getting paid.
Everyone gets their hazard pay.
But the d.e.a. finds Gus's bank account and freezes it. Mike needs more money, so he tells Walt and Jesse
Reconsider.
they need a new place to cook.
Laser tag.
Hell no.
So they decide to use people's houses under the disguise of a pesticide company where they meet this guy Todd. Andrea and Brock move in with Jesse, but he can't be honest,
He doesn't know it.
Hey, you okay?
so he dumps her. Skylar is scared the kids are in,
Danger.
so she fakes trying to kill herself so that Hank and Marie will take the kids. Walt's pissed. So is Walt Jr.
I'm pissed off.
Still eating breakfast.
You want to talk meth with me?
They're out of methylamine to cook meth. Lydia knows where there's...
An ocean of this stuff.
So they hijack a train with the help of stand-up comedian Bill Burr. This kid sees them, so Todd shoots him.
No!
Jesse's pissed. He quits.
I'm out.
So does Mike.
I'm out.
Walt doesn't want them to sell their methylamine to...
My competitors.
So Walt makes a deal with Drug Lord from Phoenix. Walt tells the guy his favorite Destiny's Child song is...
Say my name.
Just kidding. He's being a badass.
You're goddamn right.
Jesse eats dinner with the Whites. It's awkward.
You tell him about my affair?
Walt trains Todd to replace Jesse. d.e.a. is on a mic, so he tries to skip town. But Walt kills him unnecessarily.
Die in peace.
Then has all of Mike's guys in prison killed in a disturbing montage. Lydia makes a deal with Walt to sell all of his meth and
Czech Republic.
make ridiculous amounts of money. Months later, Skylar shows Walt everything they've made. She asks,
How big does this pile have to be?
Walt says he's out. Makes up with Jesse. Hank goes to take a dump at Walt's house. Finds a Walt Whitman book addressed to the initials WW.
Woodrow Wilson, Willy Wonka, Walter White.
You got me.